hurt my grandson. You hurt my family. You hurt other families.
Heartbreak, anger, and questions mount as we learn more about the string of shootings across Austin over the weekend. 4 people were shot, including this woman's grandson.
I want to know why you did this. Why you have my grandson going through all this pain. Why?
And her grandson, 16-year-old Jonathan De La Garza Jr., was shot outside his apartment on Sunday. Police say the suspects, 3 teenagers, stole cars and shot into homes, vehicles, and even at fire departments.
Now, the suspects are 15, 16, and 17 years old. The 17-year-old was charged as an adult. Going in depth tonight, our public safety reporter Brianna Hollis is here to dive into the community work that's happening in the areas, and more importantly, Bree, to the people being impacted by the shooting.
Yes, and to have this conversation, we are going to talk about an organization called Life Anew, and it's what's called a community violence intervention group. It involves staff who have personal connections to violence, whether that's as victims or as perpetrators, who now work to break the cycle of violence when something like what happened over the weekend occurs. I sat down with one of the group's leaders to talk about the widespread impacts of the shootings. When it comes to what happened over the weekend, what were some of your immediate thoughts when you found out that teenagers were involved?
I was heartbroken. Number one, I'm heartbroken because the community that we spent time in, that you visited, had been calm, and now there was an act of violence. And then when I found out they were youth, I understood that it was going to affect not only the victim and their families, but also the youth and their families.
Can you talk about that?
Well, one, most people who have a teenager don't think of their teenager as one who's going to go out and shoot at someone. And so oftentimes, from the victim standpoint, when we run into the family, there's hurt, there's anger, and they don't care what age the individual was. And so we have to serve them and meet them where they're at. But then we also reach out to the perpetrators' families because they're affected too. Most parents are not sending their youth out or thinking that their youth on a Sunday or a Saturday night are going out to shoot. And so these are some very emotional spaces.
Some really powerful insight from Sean Oliver there. Now, as far as logistics go for his team, while the city does primarily fund this initiative, it is all driven by the community. So during the crime spree, witnesses in areas Life Anew covers, like the Altorf neighborhood, reached out to Life Anew staff, who then went to these areas in person. Staff then continued to follow up with folks long term to see what kinds of resources they may need down the line. Jen, Daniel.
All right, Brianna Hollis, thank you so much. And as communities search for more resources to address untreated mental health needs among youth, a new effort launched today in Travis County to help identify warning signs early. The program is called Connecting the Dots, and it's meant to improve access to support and help adults realize and recognize when a child may be in crisis. One mom and former Travis County employee says these kinds of services would have helped her son, who still struggles with mental health needs today.
I know there's a lot of people, and there was a lot of people that came through the jail when I worked at the jail. There were a lot of families that would call me that were, concerned about their mental health kids. And so I know there's more than just him that need help.
And leaders behind the program say their goal is simple: connect families to help before it reaches a crisis point. If you or someone you know needs help, dial the 988 hotline.